Welcome into Picks and Parlays Bettors Edge. We've got Monday football for you. Not just Monday night football. There's a slate of games here on Christmas Day. We're doing two because Craig has a best bet that you can get over on the Picks and Parlays app for Monday night game, or Monday game, the first game of the day with the Chiefs. So everyone...
Chiefs and Raiders, yes.
Chiefs and Raiders. That's where Craig's best bet is. But we're going to start here with the Giants and Eagles. I will say something that I disagreed with this morning listening to national media talk about the Eagles is somebody said they're in an identity crisis. I don't think the Eagles are a team in the league I look at and say they don't necessarily know who they are. They have Jalen Hurts. Yes, he's in a funk. I think right now their issue is their defense and Jalen Hurts turning the ball over and seemingly either ill or injured at this point in the season. They've got some things to figure out, but they're a 10-win team. They've got themselves in a good spot. Now, they do have to bounce back a little bit here and win out, but I don't know if they're in an identity crisis as much as maybe my Pittsburgh Steelers are at the moment. There's some other teams. What I will say, though, is the Eagles are an 11.5-point favorite. This line has moved since yesterday. It was at around 10.5. Over the New York Giants, they're at home. Is this one of the teams you feel confident about laying that number with?
This is a danger spot. One, we've seen, remember the two double-digit lines when they were playing Washington. They didn't cover either one of those. In fact, had to win in overtime on one of those. So this is a spot that, and yeah, the Eagles need to get right. Everybody keeps saying they need to get right. Their defense is suspect, especially the secondary, really banged up, Slay's out. I think this is a tough spot against a Giants team that's been able to move the ball, not last week, but if you look at, Danny DeVito's son, I know his not his son, but it sounds good. DeVito's been really good. I think this is a danger spot for Philly. I think they could actually lose this game. I'm going to take the underdog here. It's just too many points in the division. And this is a Giants team that hasn't given up. They haven't given up, even though, to be very honest, they should be trying to lose to get the highest draft pick so they can get a quarterback, but they haven't. And I think they're gonna play hard again. And I think they would like nothing more than to keep the Eagles out of a home field. Let Dallas, although they don't like Dallas either, but I think they're going to finish strong.
The proximity might feel good, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think as long as you have a healthy Saquon Barkley, you have a chance.
Yeah.
And a lot of these games, especially against a weaker defense like Philly has, I'm going to say the first half, this is going to be my best bet of the week as well, everybody. Monday game, Christmas Day. Here's your Christmas present. Pick the first half under 21.5. Neither of these teams are scoring much in the first half over the past few games. This has been one of the Eagles' biggest struggles is putting up points early. The Eagles are averaging 7 points per first half in the last 5. The Giants just under that number in the same amount of games. So I'm going to say the under 21.5 early is where I like this one, and we'll let them grind it out in the second half. May the best team win. Okay, the game that everyone's been waiting for. This could very well be a Super Bowl preview here, Craig. The Ravens and the Niners. There are people who this was their Super Bowl pick earlier this season. The Ravens are a 5.5-point underdog. The Niners look amazing. Let's just be honest about it. But boy, Lamar Jackson has this Ravens offense going. You don't feel good about them.
I do not like the Ravens still. I mean, they keep winning, so you cannot fault them for that. I like their defense. I just like they're not an explosive offense. They do not score easily. It seems like, like they kind of have to win ugly some games, or their games are ugly, let's just say.
Maybe that's the AFC North effect?
A little bit, but you watch San Francisco, they're scoring at will on anybody and everybody, and it's not deep passes always. They turn a 5-yard pass into 50-yard runs. They run, they gash you on with their run game. Christian McCaffrey, Purdy or Christian McCaffrey are going to win MVP, I'm guessing. One of those two, I guess, if they don't steal votes from each other. But it's been an unbelievable story. I cannot see how San Francisco doesn't cover. That's always worrisome as a bettor. Let's just say when teams look so good and you see a line of 5.5, you but I just think you don't overthink this game. Take San Francisco -5.5.
I'm saying you overthink this game. I'm on the complete opposite side. I say take the Ravens at +5.5. And the reason is I feel the exact same way about the Ravens as you do, where I'm constantly thinking, well, when's going to be the game where we say maybe they're not what they should be? I think it's my AFC North bias coming in here, though. I really do, because I can't think of a reason when I watch this team. Why do I not like them? Why do I not like them? What's wrong with them? Lamar Jackson has given us no reason not to trust him. They have a good receiver core. They can run the ball when they need. Their defense is sound. And truthfully, here's why I also like the Ravens at 5.5. If there's a division that the Niners have struggled against, it's the AFC North. Minus the Steeler game early in the season, they lost to Cleveland and Cincinnati. So maybe the AFC North style of football that we're used to seeing out of that division is what the Niners struggle against here. A good defense, finding hard ways to score, extending drives, making it a long, stretched out game, a little physical. Hey, maybe this is where the Ravens can
keep
get
the ball away from them. If they can run the ball and keep the ball away.
And they might be able to, because that's the AFC North type of football we're used to seeing. So I think the Niners might struggle again here, and maybe much like Jacksonville, struggle against the AFC North, aside from the Steelers, out of the conversation at the moment.
I didn't say she did.
Yeah, I'm okay with saying that at the moment. All right, this is Picks and Parlays Bettors Edge. For more, make sure you head over to the Picks and Parlays app and follow Andrew Filipponi, because he's been superb on Monday with these games this season. So I would say he might have some opinions about these games as well that you might want to see. But you can also get all of that over on the Picks and Parlays app.